How we doing this evening? Thanks for joining in our break. We got a couple blasters going tonight. We got Leather and Lumber first, and then we have some Panini. Jesus, one of the C's, Court Kings. No, Chronicles later. All the C's for the basketball gets you confused. So we got Chronicles after, and then we got a blaster of football contender draft picks tomorrow afternoon or tomorrow evening. A lot of new members again tonight. Thank you guys for joining in. Welcome to our page. We got a lot of different stuff going on. We gotta actually have a randomizer, a Raz for a Vlad going on right now. We got 4 spots filled. We're gonna fill 11 of those. $10 a spot or 18 for 2. And we're gonna Raz off that and also a spot in our 10-card baseball bag. So if you want to check that out on our site, we'll be updating it and stuff tomorrow as well after we get through these breaks. But check those out and grab a spot and have some fun. We'll go ahead and go over the team list before we get going. And we're kind of old school. We got everything written down and that kind of thing and whatnot, but it works out. And also we have the Giants. If anybody wants them for $10 tonight, just let me know before we get going here. If not, we'll go ahead and keep them. We got Matt King with the Diamondbacks, Graham with the Braves, Kellen with the Orioles, Sean B with the Red Sox, Michael V with the White Sox, Kyle H with the Cubs, Doug H with the Reds, Fred S with the Indians, Andrew H with the Rockies, Kevin A with the Tigers, Mike C with the Astros, Robert T with the Royals, Breck P with the Angels, Brian C with the Dodgers, Gus M with the Marlins, Paul L with the Brewers, Gary B with the Twins, Andrew B with the Mets, Anthony G with the Yankees, Jordan T with the A's, Andrew H with the Phillies, Terry C with the Pirates, Gus M with the Padres, Greg E with the Mariners, James R with the Cardinals. Of course, they can probably all read them quicker than I'm announcing them. Jamie T with the Rays, Kevin A with the Rangers, Keith M with the Blue Jays, and Matt K with the Nationals.
Andrew H said that he was going to take the Giants.
You'll take the Giants?
Yes.
Okay. Sure. Thank you, Andrew. So we're all filled up. We do have a few teams for Chronicles, and that's posted on our page. If you're not on Facebook, well, obviously if you're not on Facebook, you're not going to hear this. So, and we will upload it to YouTube tomorrow night. Unfortunately, it takes us a little while. We don't have great service where we are up in the woods in New Hampshire, so we use our hotspot for our phone. It takes them a couple hours usually to download the video onto YouTube. So, and that's something we just started doing as well. So, but we'll have that for you tomorrow. Kind of curious to see what these bring. It's neat how they're doing the blasters with just about everything. We opened a couple in a mixer the other night. I think we just got a couple relics. But I'm sure there's some goodies in there somewhere. Only 5 cards in each pack, so it makes for some fairly quick opening.
Oh, Andrew's awesome. He said Giants have already been paid. I don't know if he sent it.
That's good, man. All right, we'll get started on box 1. Good luck, everybody.
He's always got to make some sort of noises in the background. Right?
He's easier with scissors right now.
What's it?
So these did end up being easier with scissors, didn't they? You got Carlos Rodon. I guess I'm just going to do that with the hits. Herrera, Freddie Freeman, Rodon, Manny Machado. First hit, we got a Leather and Lumber Chris Shaw. For San Francisco, that's right too. That's funny.
Wow, good
There
pick,
you
Andrew. Some good karma.
Oh.
Did we grab another one of those too?
I just grabbed one of those. I can go grab another
Okay.
really quick if you want.
So we got two. Oh no, we got two. They're just both open. That's
Oh,
all.
okay.
So it seems like usually the one pack has the relic, and the other one has a bunch of inserts. Hoskins, D. Gordon, Aaron Judge, Mike Trout hit and run, Frank Thomas, home run kings. Just check, make sure none of those are surprise numbered on me. I've done a couple leather and lumber breaks, but not a ton. I think it's some of it had to do with the fact that I bought like 7 teams on my first 3 breaks and never got a single card. The one card I did get was a randomizer for Chris Sale and Blake Snell, and I lost. This one actually ought to be kind of quick, huh? The 2 packs of the blasters.
Yeah, I was looking at all the boxes thinking that was a lot, but I forgot that it was.
Right, sometimes the blasters can take a while. Yelich Equalizers. Ed Rouge, Bat Patrol. Kyle Freeland, Life on the Edge. Babe Ruth, Leather and Lumber. And a Ricky Henderson hit and run.
If you tilt them a tiny bit more towards me, it'll get
Up
rid of
towards
some
you
of the
kinda
glare.
thing? Yeah.
If you don't mind.
Not at all.
There you go.
Crawford, Urena, Albies. Oh, seems like Pittsburgh's been hot the last couple of breaks we've done. We got a Kevin Newman, Leather and Lumber.
That's fair. We got Terry C.
And a Matt Olson. Box 3. Bumgarner. Meja. JD Martinez. Perez.
Sorry to keep constricting you with the angle it
Oh,
a little
my
bit
bad.
towards me too. No, it's
Oh,
okay.
look at this guy. We got a Loreno, number to 299. I like that yellow on that patch. For Oakland. Go ahead, who's Oakland, babe?
Athletics.
You got
it's,
it.
Jordan.
There you go, Jordan.
Writing the
I like
list.
that one.
It's helping me.
Just need a little twist there, that's all. Betts, Equalizers, Lorenzo Kane, Jimmy Fox, Home Run Kings, Josh Donaldson, Slugfest, and Lindor Equalizers.
Listen towards me a little.
Ooh. Box 4.
Yes.
Otani, Slugfest. Oh, got our first numbered one. That's cool. Maggie C. Joe DiMaggio. Joey Votto.
Much better.
Joe DiMaggio. I think that can go on a regular. Equalizers, number to 25, 1 of 25 for Miggy C.
For who?
I was just gonna say, I'm gonna really start testing you soon. Who's he play for?
Well,
Detroit.
Well, I just saw it on the back, so.
Detroit.
Kevin A.
Oh. Getting ahead of myself. We got a numbered card, so I was
Right,
thinking we got. Really? That box was. Oh no, you didn't. The Kershaw, Herrera, Freddie Freeman twice. Oh, speaking of twice, guess it was worth picking up San Francisco. We got another Chris Shaw leather and lumber. Not that I care for when they repeat the hits like that, but ended up being a good pickup.
Pick up, Andrew.
Yeah.
Unlike the one box that we opened like last week.
Oh yeah, we didn't even get a hit.
Didn't get a red
Actually,
hit
that's
at
the
all.
only one I've seen so far that
Yeah.
hasn't had something in it. Got a Kershaw, Life on the Edge, Kuna Slugfest, Tony Gwynn Bat Patrol, Charlie Blackman Maple and Ash, those are kind of cool. Aaron Judge Equalizers.
He said when I move the camera in,
Yeah.
to zoom in on it, it gets blurry. So you want to just try and bring the card closer to the camera for me?
Okay, rather than
So I
you
don't-
move.
yeah, so I
Yep.
don't just
I
focus.
appreciate the guys that
Sorry,
have.
Jay.
I appreciate the guys that are breaking experts. You know, something we haven't done for a really long time, and collecting cards was something I just jumped back into 3 or 4 months ago. So I definitely don't mind the constructive criticism by any means. Remilto, Hoskins, and it's looking like I should have got some 180s for these guys, because that big guy is not gonna fit in a 130. Lindor, Cruz, and it's a twin. Wow. And we got a Kepler. That is a fat guy. Yeah, that's another one. The stuff in the blasters. Number to 349, dual patch. That's a nice one for the Twins. Yeah, that's not even gonna come close. I know I have a couple fatter ones in there.
I'm so sorry. I was like focusing on the camera. Who'd you say it was for? The Twins?
Yep.
That is Gary B.
Jose Ramirez, hit and run. Kershaw, Life on the Edge. Harper, Equalizers. Altuve, Bat Patrol. And a Harmon Killebrew, Home Run Kings. Machado, JD Martinez, Matt Olson, was Ozzie Albies, and we got a Christine Stewart, leather and lumber. I do like the different colors on the patches. They do a good job with those.
Kevin A.
Jose Ramirez. Harrison Bader. Severino. Billy Adams. Daniels. Oh, look at that. That's cool. And it's numbered. We got a Lumber Signatures, number to 99. Steven Gonzalez from Minnesota. Okay.
Gary B.
Gary B. It's a nice hit, Gary B. I like that guy right there. On looks like the bat, yeah. On the lumber.
That's cool.
Yeah. That's a nice one. Vlad Equalizers. Jose Ramirez hit and run. Whit Merrifield hit and run. Corey Kluber Life on the Edge, and a Roy Campanella Slugfest. Verlander, Herrera, Cabrera, and we got another Pirate. This is the second time we've gotten both rookies in our Stadium Club break last night. Got Newman before and Kramer now. Pittsburgh.
That same yellow patch too. Pittsburgh's Terry Season.
Terry C. Mitch Haniger. Poor Mitch Haniger with the ruptured testicle. That's gotta be a rough one. Life on the Edge to Grom. Couldn't read that for a second there. Chris Bryant, Slugfest, Hit and Run Vlad, Verlander, Life on the Edge, and a JD Martinez Slugfest. Alright, we're closing in on halfway. What do we got? Box 9? Box 8? 8. No, 9.
Yes, box 9.
What did we get out of our last blaster of prison basketball? Get anything real good?
I don't remember the answer.
You don't even remember.
No.
I thought you were thinking about it.
Right now?
Yeah, I just thought for the last week or two you've been thinking about what we got in our breaks. No, I can't lie. She's pretty good about it. Oh, and I believe we just got another Pirate.
Oh my goodness.
Bryce Harper Slugfest. Guerrero Equalizers. Babe Ruth Leather and Lumber. Ricky Henderson Hit and Run. Oh, nice. Ohtani Maple and Ash. That'd be really cool if that one had a nice number on it. Nice low one. Strasburg. Pujols. Devers. My personal favorites. Altuve. He's knocking the crap out of it lately. And Kevin Newman. For Pittsburgh. Leather and Lumber.
Terry's got a hat trick here.
Is that what that was? Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought so. Both of them. 2 Newmans. Alright, box 10. Hopefully we'll pull a big Dirk or Trae Young or something. 8 tonight with the basketball. Football I have yet to do a break, so that'll be our first one of the contenders tomorrow. And we are gonna pick a case this week, so if anybody has any suggestions or something they like and you guys wanna throw it on the site, don't be afraid to throw out a suggestion. Obviously, we get stuff to make the people wanna join in, so. And if you want a spot in that Vlad randomizer or one of our 10 card bags, don't be afraid to message me as well. Smoke, Mancini, no way. Aaron Judge, Bat Patrol, Paul Molitor, Willie McCovey, Leather and Lumber, Blake Snell, Jimmy Fox, Slugfest, and Trey Turner, Leather and Lumber. And we've got another repeat offender. I think it might even be or no, this is the one that we saw, that we had in the break last night, I think, right? Do we have this already, Jake Cave? Minnesota?
I don't know.
You know, we had that one either last night
Gary
or
B,
earlier.
is that 3 for him too?
No, maybe it was just last night. Yeah, must have been last night. And I think that might have been 3 for Gary B, though. Okay, here we go. Reaching the halfway point.
Every time I want to sing Bon Jovi.
Hopefully that's not our only auto.
That was kind of cool in the bat, though. I don't know if I've seen one like that
I
before.
like that.
Gary said, yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Just in case you're keeping track at home.
Right.
Yes, I am. Maple and Ash, Joe Jackson, Joe DiMaggio, Equalizers, Trevor Story, Griffey Jr. Bat Patrol, that's going in a sleeve. Blake Snell, Life on the Edge.
If you haven't joined the break, for some reason he puts every single Griffey
For
card
some
in
reason.
a sleeve.
Because that's where he belongs. Stanton. Chris Davis. For some reason I like the Oakland ones, the green ones. And we've got a Ryan O'Hearn. Oh, I grabbed a small one.
Is that Kansas City?
Yep.
That's for Robert T.
Cooper. Talon. Mookie Hit and Run, Griffey, Alex Rodriguez, Yelich Bat Patrol, and Kyle Freeland. DeGrom, Therios, Meadows, Trey Turner. Looks like we might have another auto. Yes, we do. Look at that guy. That is a different
cool
one.
Looking.
Yeah. We got a Tukey Toussaint
Numbered.
for Atlanta.
Sorry, Mystery Thunder.
Oh, that's all right. Number to 149. Rookie leather signatures. That's a nice one.
It's for Graham.
There you go, Graham. Hey, not too bad. 2 autos and only halfway through.
Andrew H. says, I like the respect being shown to the goat. Griffey.
The yeah.
Hope you
I
like
agree.
that.
Yeah, I think I'd probably have to say he's my favorite athlete of all time. Pappy's right up there. Tony Gonzalez, probably another one. Basketball, I like Nick Van Exel. Was one of my favorites growing up. I'm a lefty. I liked watching him at Cincinnati. Unfortunately, he went to the Lakers instead of the Celtics, but I still rooted for him throughout his career anyway. Frank Thomas, Joey Votto, and it's embarrassing to say Paul Pierce is one of my favorites, just because he's on Boston. Joe DiMaggio. I guess it's not too embarrassing, but Jimmy Fox. It's kind of hard to talk to somebody about Paul Pierce and not have him reference the wheelchair incident.
The wheelchair incident.
Yeah, he got carted off in a wheelchair and then ended up playing later in that game.
Oh.
Acted like he wasn't gonna play again for his career and ended up playing later that night. Torres,
Do you think you would just take the night off after that?
Perez, I want to say it was playoffs. Hosmer, Otani. Some of these are scuffed though.
Are they?
That bugs me. Got another cool one. Another fat one, a numbered one. Not too bad for a blaster. These really are fat. Got a Harrison Bader, number to 299.
St. Louis?
Yep.
James R.
Hey, come on up.
Hard to tell where the...
Yeah, sometimes it blends in pretty good. I think it's just worth it.
So say if we do another one of this or another one, I feel like it'd almost be easier to like open the boxes and cut the packs.
Right
When
off
you
the bat.
start, yeah.
Yep. Nelson Cruz, Albert Pujols, Maple and Ash, Cal Ripken, Javi Baez, Albert Pujols, Trevor Story, and another Griffey. Got another numbered hit. And another one for, that was it, Anaheim actually, Fletcher, Anaheim, not St. Louis yet. Los Angeles, David Fletcher,
Los Angeles is Breck
number
P.
299. Scherzer, Taylor. Yeah, I guess we might need one more. We're gonna be close. Might need one more thick sleeve. Plus we get something that's not a 130. I guess I could do this one quicker, but it's not really a long break either, though.
No. Yeah, I was thinking you were gonna need more time than you're taking. Nope.
No. I just don't want to bend and cones.
No, I hear you.
Yelich looks like it might be numbered. No, guess not. Yelich, Bat Patrol, A-Rod, Ken Boyer, Leather and Lumber. This was an awkward way to do it. Aaron Judge, Slugfest, and Albert Pujols, Home Run Kings.
Just keeping it fresh.
Yeah, just being innovative, that's all. Mike Trout, AJ Pollock, and we got a Taylor Ward.
And then Los Angeles.
Yes. That's not the kid that just passed, is it? Is it the Ward kid? No, it was a pitcher, wasn't it? Yeah, I think it was a
I
pitcher.
don't remember his name.
Yeah. Otani, Garrett Cole. All right, 5 left. Oh, we've had a couple autos, but let's get a big name here, something or other. Arenado. Oh boy. Somebody just got a nice one.
Oh, look at that.
Look at that. Who was it? Who's got Seattle tonight?
Seattle is Greg E.
Greg E, congratulations. It's not something huge, but it's a Griffey with some numbers on it, so
Huge.
nothing wrong with that. That's kind of cool. 2 numbered inserts. We've done worse in a blaster box.
Right?
Too.
For it saying
Ortiz, Home Run Kings.
on average you get an autograph or memorabilia, and you've had some auto relic.
AJ Pollock. Bueller. Yadi Molina. And we got one for Baltimore.
Kellen.
Cedric Mullins. Leather and lumber. We got a Trout base there. Oh.
Sorry.
That'll be. We were supposed to get a bunch of thunderstorms tonight, but we didn't really get much. So I was glad for that, for the connection reasons, but I was really hoping it was going to cool it off because it's pretty muggy here up here in New Hampshire. Joe Jackson, Bat Patrol, another numbered one. Frank Robinson, Cincinnati, actually. Huh.
Doug H.
Mike Trout, I shouldn't say Cincinnati, actually. Probably Home Run Kicks, Frank Thomas, Albert Pujols. For all I know, maybe he did play there for a while, but seems like I was thinking San Francisco for him. Oh.
Number to 25.
Yeah, another one numbered to 25.
Did I already say who was for?
Yes, you did, I think.
Okay, Doug H.
Yeah, Frank Robinson, Home Run Kings. Andy didn't want me to call myself the Blaster Master tonight, but I thought it was kind of cool.
You
Corey
did?
Kluber. John Lester, Ronald Acuna. Let's get something Acuna. We've been talking about him for a minute, how we haven't got anything of his yet. There's one. Here's a guy that I seem to get some stuff of for some reason. This guy here, Chris Bryant for the Cubs. It's a nice one too. Not a bad
Cubs
little.
is Kyle H.
Not a bad little
Case.
case for these guys.
Can you tell
Number
the
to
little
49,
Thank
big
you.
bats. Wouldn't that be good with a nice big fat signature right
I know,
across
right?
it though? But still, it's a cool relic right there.
That is.
Whit Merrifield. 3 left. Let's get one more auto. Come on. Some kind of big guy. Padres went for cheap tonight. Let's see a Tatis for.
I feel like I
A
want a
score.
couple more people to get a hit here too.
Right, we did have a few repeat offenders. Yeah, it does have that does happen sometimes though. That's what can be fun about the gamble though.
Right.
Kind of like those team bag things we got going, or 10 bags. Got a little bit of gamble, but most of those you can actually get pretty close to your money back. They're worth checking out. Decent rookies in there. Auto or 2 autos or memorabilia in every bag. Rod Carew, Maple and Ash Sandberg, Wade Boggs, Bat Patrol, Torres, Maple and Ash, and Stanton Equalizers. Urena, Lorenzo Kane, and we got another repeat offender here, I believe. Taylor Ward.
Los Angeles.
Yep.
Brett Goodman.
Rosario, Mancini. Last 2. Good luck. And I'm thinking baseball for my next case, but I'm down for anything. Basketball seems to still be a little popular right now with the draft going on down and the free agency signings.
We should just do a
So,
Facebook poll on our
Right,
page.
I'm fine with basketball, and I know football's coming up too, so if anybody's got an idea of something you want, like I said, don't be afraid to throw it out there. Like to try some different other kind of stuff too. I wouldn't mind trying a divisions break. I don't know if anybody'd be interested in that. We got another one. Good lord. JD Martinez, Joe Jackson, Maple and Ash. Got a Wade Boggs, Bat Patrol. Another Torres, Maple and Ash. And we got a Babe Ruth from New York, Slugfest.
Anthony G.
That one's numbered to 99.
Oh, how'd you see that?
Like an eagle. Yeah. It's because it's 4th of July weekend. I'm like a bald eagle. Represent America. This one's a fatty too, so it's gotta have one of those big guys in it. Yeah, I should have grabbed some 180s. I'm a size apparently on that. Oh, and it's a cool one too. Joey Wendell, Joey Votto. We got a flashing the leather. We've hit this guy a couple times too. I think he can be a little underrated at times. Oh, yeah, we don't have flashing the leather, Dansby Swanson.
Can you still have more just a second?
Number
There we go.
249. I like that one.
Yeah, that's cool.
And those relics sometimes can be a little rough on the cuts, but
Was that part of his glove?
actually, yeah, it is too. That's cool. That's awesome. Yeah. Good eye. Thought I was the eagle. The hawk.
They
No
call
more.
him Nighthawk.
No, they don't. All right,
call
last
us Ryan.
box. Didn't quit while you were
Sorry,
ahead there.
I couldn't
Yeah.
help it.
We'll update the list for the Chronicles before we get going, after we get done this. If anybody's isn't in that and would like to grab a team and jump in. Celtics didn't sell, so I almost don't care if they end up being unsold, even though I don't want an Irving. Just want a Tatum or a Jaylen Brown. I don't want an Orford. Justin Smoke, Max Scherzer, and another 20. Aguilar, DiMaggio, Equalizers, A-Rod, Stanton, Hit and Run Ichiro, and an Ortiz Home Run Kings. If I known Pappy was in here, then another numbered one. Jeez. I guess it's
Pretty good
his
case,
leather and
huh?
lumber. Yeah, not too bad at all. I don't think. We got a J Cave, grip it and rip it. So that looks like it's a batting glove, and that is pretty damn cool.
Right? I was gonna
That's
say the
neat.
patch looks messed up, but
just
it's
might
because
have
it's
to-
part of the glove.
I just might have to spring for a normal hobby case of this. It's kind of cool.
That's cool.
Grip it and rip it, J Cave, number to 49 for the Twins. Wrap it up. We'll go through a quick recap.
Did you already post what teams haven't been bought yet on
Yeah,
the page?
it is on there. Yeah.
Okay.
I want to say Boston, Brooklyn. There was 2 others, and there was a couple that haven't been paid for yet, but we'll see when we get off. When we get off of here, Boston, Brooklyn, Miami, and New Orleans. I think Boston was 13, Miami was 6, Brooklyn was 6, and New Orleans was 8. All right. I guess we'll go through these first because I don't want. Yeah, I'm not unhappy with that turnout at all.
Right?
Max Kepler, 349. Harrison Bader, 299. Dansby Swanson, 249. Flash in the leather. Those are some fatties.
Right?
And we got Miggy C, equalizers to 25. We got a Griffey Jr., probably the card of the break right there. Bat Patrol, numbered to 99. Frank Robinson, Home Run Kings, numbered to 25. Babe Ruth, Leather and Lumber, Slugfest, numbered to 99. And then we have our Leather and Lumber relics. We got a Kevin Newman, Chris Shaw, Loreno, numbered to 299. That's a nice one there. And we got another Chris Shaw, Kristen Stewart. We got a Kramer, Kevin Newman, Jake Cave. We got a bunch of Jake Cave, didn't we? 3 of them. O'Hearn. Is it 3 inserts we got for him or just 2? David Fletcher, number to 299. Taylor Ward, Cedric Mullins, Taylor Ward. So that was the only bad thing. Couple
Right.
duplicates, but some pretty good numbers and halfway decent autos for Chris Bryant, Big Bats, numbered to 49.
I like that one.
And then we got the Jake Cave, Grip It and Rip It, numbered to 49. And then we have our 2 autos. We got the Lumber Signatures, Steven Gonzalez, numbered to 99. And then we got the Tukey Toussaint, numbered to 149. And I'm not sure what that's on. What is it? Leather Signatures, maybe.
Is that a
Part of his glove,
too?
maybe, I guess. Yeah, that's pretty neat. So congrats, everybody with their hits. And also, I forgot to mention, those bags that I keep mentioning, the 10-card bags. We've been keeping track of our hit list through our breaks in this past week. We're going to update that list tomorrow. So if you went hit list tonight, or if you go hit list in our Chronicles break this evening, we're going to put you on a list, and we're going to random off 1 spot into that 10-card break for you, okay? So check that out if you went hit list. Might want to be worth looking into to see if maybe your name ends up getting pulled, and we'll let you know. Thank you. Have a good night. Thanks to all our new members. Hope to see you again.